I am Game Guy, long overdue update time, heck yeah! It's pretty great, man. It's pretty great. So, yeah, Jak and Daxter and Golden Sun are both done now, so that means new LPs and whatnot. It's pretty great. Not gonna spoil them this time, because, oh man, it's gonna be a surprise or something. I don't know. Well, unless you're following my Twitter, in which case I've been dropping hints. But that's a different story entirely. Wanted to make this video simply because various things might have been noticeably changing around here. So, figured I should probably address them now as opposed to when it would have been appropriate to address them. So, yeah, it's pretty great. So, first off, you might have noticed streams kind of died off for some reason. Well, again, if you haven't been following my Twitter, or I guess I might have mentioned it in other places, but I ended up getting a job, and as a result, since I work on Saturdays sometimes, that kind of kills any sort of regular basis I can have, because I don't always have a consistent schedule. So, yeah, that's an issue right there. What I might do is, I hate doing it, but I'm probably going to have to do streams just, whenever I feel like it now, because I just don't know if I'm going to be able to really schedule them in advance really anymore, because I don't know my schedule more than a week ahead, so it's hard to really say for sure. What I might do is kind of limit it to maybe, I might try doing it during evenings or something. It might not be nearly as long, and it's not going to be consistently the same length of time as it has been in the past. So, I don't really know what's going to happen. More likely, I'm just going to end up kind of winging it whenever I do stream. Streaming issues, I think they're more or less settled. It's just a matter of I haven't really even tried in a while, so I don't even really know if there's still an issue. One thing I do actually really want to do is, since I actually have income now, I might end up trying to get like a desktop computer or something, pretty much strictly for like LPs and streams and whatnot, because my laptop has never really been super cooperative with this stuff. So yeah, that's a different thing entirely. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see. For now, I'm just gonna have to deal with what I've got. Let's see. What else do I want to bring up? Let's challenge Game Guy. I know this is a thing I keep bringing up, and it's like, oh man, I've not forgotten. I just haven't done it in a while. Well, it's been even longer of a while since I've even done anything with it. So, yeah. I haven't forgotten. It's just a matter of, getting a chance to. Right now, my goal is to start recording, LP stuff. I think the main issue I had before is file space, because I had so many things recorded already that, it was really hard to kind of find room to actually record extra things outside of my LPs, because ever since I started doing the dual LP thing, I'm basically recording twice as much, so, there's less space there. But now that actually I've got Golden Sun and Jak and Daxter out of the way, that clears off a heck of a lot of space on my hard drive. So, there's probably room for that there, assuming I get a chance to record here pretty soon. So, we'll see, we'll see. On a similar subject, Game Guy challenges you. I believe I said the next one was going to be Majora's Mask, but over time I've kind of grown less and less like that's a good idea. Like, I've had second thoughts about it many times, because It's really more or less just something I kind of made up out of the blue, and honestly, I don't like it that much. So maybe I'll kind of tweak it a bit and have that later. I don't know. Instead, the next Game Guy Challenges You is going to be on one of 4 different games, because it has basically the same mechanic. It's probably going to be pretty obvious what that is. Kirby Superstar, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Nightmare in Dreamland. No, not that. What? No, not that game. Why did I even say that? I meant Return to Dreamland. Seriously, self. Don't confuse the viewers. And also, if you feel like recording DS games somehow, Kirby Superstar Ultra is also a candidate. So yeah, those 4 games, not Nightmare in Dreamland, because that doesn't really work. Basically, since they all share one thing in common, probably isn't that hard to figure out, so might as well spoil it. Basically, it's going to have to do with the arena. So, in order to unlock that, I'm pretty sure every single game you need to at least beat it. So, you're probably going to have to beat one of those. Hello, Watch. How you doing? So yeah, gonna put that out there. I'm gonna have a video of that at some point. I have to record that still. Not that that's necessarily hard to do, because I don't have to actually do a run of the arena right off the bat. So yes. One other thing, actually, this is a thing I mentioned like ages ago. Actually, if you might remember, all the way back near the end of Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal, I mentioned, hey, I haven't done anything with the multiplayer. You know what? It'd be pretty sweet if I could play with other people around and whatnot. Well, since then, the HD collection that has all 3 of the Ratchet games from PS2 on it, well, the first 3 anyway, that came out. And it has the multiplayer for the 3rd game on it. So I figured since that was new, this would be a perfect opportunity to actually try to record some of it. Because I remember I actually went online on the PS2 version a while back. I was actually kind of surprised to see that the servers were still up. But there were like basically nobody there. So there were like maybe 10 people at best. It kind of was silly. I don't think I even actually tried it. It's sort of like, I didn't think there'd really be much of a point, because I'd be playing against the same people if I wanted to record multiple matches. So, yes. Basically what I'm saying here is I might set a date in the future where I'm going to be online and probably playing around and whatnot on that game. I'm probably going to record some stuff showing the multiplayer off a little bit, kind of an extension of the LP, I don't know. I'm not really sure how it's going to play out. Fact of the matter remains, it's something I kind of want to do, because now I have a legitimate chance to. It's kind of silly, considering literally the only reason I wanted to buy the HD collection was just because of the multiplayer in the 3rd game. Because I already have all 3 games, I really don't care about the HD part as much. So, as it is, I've played around in that a little bit. The game's kind of off a little bit. I don't know, something's wrong with it. Like, I don't know how to explain it even. But that's not the point. That's not the point here. Is there anything else I wanted to bring up? I always sit here and I'm all like, man, is there anything else? And then I usually end up forgetting something. And I don't want to do that this time. I honestly and truly do not want to do that. Do not. Well, I guess I could mention one thing. Obviously, I just finished 2 LPs, both of which that have sequels. So, it's probably worth mentioning to the people that haven't really been paying attention that, yeah, gonna LP those at some point. Not right now. again, I feel the need to point out that usually if I LP a game that has a direct sequel, an LP of that game's going to happen eventually. It'd be silly not to, really. Unless I legitimately had hatred for a sequel in particular or something. Which, really, I don't. There's not a lot of games I have where that would even be close to the case. So, yes. Well, can't really think of anything else. I know I'm going to regret ending the video here because I'm going to forget something, but yeah, you know, I'll just throw annotations up or whatever. I don't even know. If there are things that I might have forgotten, they're going to pop up right now. Enjoy. Look at the wonder that is annotations on video. I mean, seriously, look at them. They're like super cool. They're like blocky and have text in them. And it's awesome. It's super awesome, man. Just look at it. You see this? You see this? This is the height of technology right here. Right here. Man, this is the greatest thing. Well, done with that. Guess I will see you later for 2 new LPs. Goodbye.